got no spending cash. If you don't scrap that kitchen floor, you ain't gonna rock and roll no more. Yakety yak. Don't talk back.
Yakety yak.
I knew you were trouble the second I laid eyes on you.
Excuse me. It's just I've never heard this kind of music before. Don't know that.
Pick up the papers. Pick up the papers. Pick up the papers. Pick up the papers.
Papers to paper.
Aha! Showtime! Welcome to the party, pal! Say hello to my little friend! Here's Johnny! Who's the best?
Put that cookie down.
What's in the box?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
This is Video Store Clerks. Welcome to the store.
Born to be bad.
Ooh, yes, we are.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Video Store Clerks Podcast. We are here with you again tonight during our Tuesday night live stream. We're so happy you're with us. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Either way, we want to take a second to thank all our new subscribers. We had some really good numbers last week. Good numbers for our channel because we're a teeny tiny little channel. We're not a blip on the radar screen.
Little guys.
And we did really good last week. So we thank y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Help us expand.
Yes. Anyway, we are your clerks for the evening. I'm Dave.
Chad, man.
Mike.
Hello, Michael.
Hola.
And I come from a tropical island in the South Pacific. It's 300 miles nautical southwest of Fiji.
So you don't drive here.
No, and tonight's a special one. Why is it a special one? Hey, it's always a special one. It's always special when we get to hang out with y'all every Tuesday night and talk about movies, act like idiots, and generally be inappropriate. But again, we're a small channel, so nobody really pays attention. So we get away with a lot of stuff on here.
Cool.
Anyway, this week's movie, in case you didn't know, you saw it on the title. You know what we're doing. You know what's up tonight. We're talking Twins. We're going back to the 80s, baby, with some comedy gold. 1988, to be exact. Twins, starring the man, the legend, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and the other man, Danny DeVito.
The other legend.
Yes. Directed by Ivan Reitman, rest in peace. Who up to this point, 1988, he had already directed Stripes, Ghostbusters, Meatballs. Went on to do a lot of other great things as well. Yes, again, legend, rest in peace, Mr. Ivan Reitman. And his son Jason shows up in this movie as well. Some other young familiar faces, including LaFours, a very young Heather Graham, in an uncredited role, by the way. But we'll get into all that. Again, we're talking Twins. So if you're hanging out with us live tonight, make sure you jump in the chat. Join in the conversation. We love to chat with you.
That's right.
And if you're watching us a little later on, because we're on kind of late in the EST time, hey, drop a comment. Don't bother leaving anything vulgar because we monitor all the comments. So anyway, we'll start the program as we always do. And that is with what?
The news.
Hey, we have news. We actually do the news here? Is that a thing?
There's some mixed reaction from students just ahead. We're not live.
Said I beg to differ, lady. I beg to differ.
Crazy kids.
You live all week.
In Chad Mann's possession, he has the top 10. Top 10. These are your top 10 domestic box office champions over this past weekend. Top 10. What do we got?
Number 10, The Brutalist. 2.8 mil this week, doing 23 mil the last 6 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, never even fucking heard of this
just
movie.
Just now cracked the top 10. Man.
Pretty good. Number 9 is The Den of Thieves, Pantera. Did 2.9 this week, doing 31.7 the last 3 weeks. And number 8 is The Complete Unknown, the Bob Dylan story.
Ah, gotcha.
There you go.
Gotcha.
Did 3 mil this week. In the last 5 weeks, it did $62.9 million. That one flew out of nowhere.
Launched that one.
Yeah, that hit the fan. Number 7, Wolfman. This shit hit the fan. And there's the Wolfman.
No. Wolfman dropped to 7.
Did 3.2 this week. And 17.7 the last 2 weeks out. God. Terrible. Fucking Blumhouse. Ruin another one.
Every Blumhouse movie does it. They'll have a decent opening weekend and then it'll
goes
drop.
from 3 to 7. 37. Man, weird. Number 6, Presents. First week out did $3.3 million. Presents? Oh, Presents. Oh, okay. I got you. Presents. I do not read good.
I don't know what it
is. Number 5, Moana 2. Did 4.1 mil this week, putting it up to 450 in the last 9 weeks. Don't make fun of me.
Sorry.
Too late.
Number 4, Sonic 3. Did 5.3 mil this week, doing 226 the last 6 weeks. Nice. And number 3, One of Them Days. Did 8 million this week, did 25.1 the last 2 weeks. Moving down to number 2 is Mufasa. Did 8.5 this week, putting it up to 221 the last 6 weeks. Which leaves number 1, the new Mark Wahlberg flick, Flight Risk.
I've heard about this.
Wait a minute.
$6 million.
Wait, did you know? Is that why you're dressed like you are today with the bald cap? I thought we were doing that movie. You look just like him.
To fly this plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to see this movie just because it's supposed to be unintentionally funny.
As soon as I saw the trailer for it, I just can't. I'm like, this bald cap on Mark Wahlberg just looks too fucking weird, man. I just can't get past it. Like, I'm just gonna be staring at it the whole time. I'm gonna be staring at it the whole time. Like, what's going on here? This is bad. This is bad. But you know what's good? You know what's good is I didn't hear the name of a certain movie in the top 10 this week. That means it's
good riddance.
Bye-bye, Wicked. Go fuck yourself.
Good riddance.
There you have it. There's your top 10. In other news, we have a couple little things. In remakes and reboots that nobody asked for news, a new scary movie is coming your way. It actually has a release date of June 26th.
26, yeah.
2026.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
June of 2026.
Too many 26s.
And although you said it falls under the category of remakes that nobody asked for, this might be actually one that people have been asking for because it's a return for the Wayans brothers to the scary movie franchise. So
we'll see.
It's a long-awaited sequel from the Wayans brothers.
Yeah, man, they need their props on this shit. They created this shit. Mm-hmm. They started this scary movie shit, and this the motherfucking thanks they get.
Right. Everybody else fucked it up.
Yeah, because what was the last one they were involved with? Was it the second one?
Yeah.
And how many did they make? Like 20 of them?
5.
Thanks, Harvey.
Harvey Wallbanger.
In other news, Roseanne Barr is coming back. She has pitched a new sitcom, and I quote, Roseanne pitches a sitcom about a family that, and I quote, saves America with guns, the Bible, petty crime, and alcoholism, unquote.
Doubled down and came back and done a remake of Planet of the Apes.
Oh, wow.
You know, everybody hates you already. You just fucking go all the way. I just see, didn't she just do like a hip hop video or something? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, with that fucking guy that always comes up in my goddamn YouTube feed.
Yeah, I saw some kind of thread posted up about it. I don't know.
I forget what
Let me
that
see
guy's name is. Like McDonald or
Tom
something?
McDonald. Old
Oh.
McDonald.
McDonald's.
EIEIO.
Oh. Maybe I shouldn't do this next one. I'll do it anyway.
Fuck it.
The director of Wicked
Nobody's watching
is
anyway.
has a new he's going to be doing a Dr. Seuss movie next. Oh, the Places You'll Go. I don't remember that one. Do you guys remember that one? I don't remember that one. I was a Green Eggs and Ham guy.
Well, I was not a Dr. Seuss guy. I was a Curious George guy.
Oh, I love Curious George too. Good stuff. Take
The
me
monkey?
back. Yeah.
And Heathcliff.
No. Okay. All right.
Bananas.
And finally, on March 27th, it's streaming on Max. Jake Paul will be fighting Logan Paul.
Yay.
Hey, give us money.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think Jake just made bank, so now he wants more bank.
Yeah.
Motherfucker ain't got to work the rest of the day in his life. He can just hang out with Mike Tyson on his shoulders drinking champagne like they were at that party.
It doesn't make sense. Like, there's no heat between them. It's a cash grab. So it's like I don't think the interest is going to be there, as opposed to somebody that might actually hate Jake Paul and want to fight him.
Yeah,
it's like, come on, guys. So, save that. Do that at WrestleMania or something.
Why did Kimbo get taken from us so early?
Jimbo Nice
knocked the motherfucker out.
Yeah, that's all right. I've had enough of the news.
Fuck the news.
Let's not even do that segment anymore.
Fuck it. It's out.
All right. Let's talk twins.
Until next week.
And I'm just going to tell you right now, like, we're probably going to be quoting this movie a lot. That might be like half the episode is just quoting this movie. Hey! Where you been?
Yeah.
What's up?
Why did that come up in the thing?
Mike hacked the account.
Oh, jeez.
What?
Michael.
It wasn't me. It was goddamn AI. What's up, Melissa? Holla.
Allen Iverson?
Woo! Allen Iverson, AI. He fucking comes to the casino all the time. Fucking throws money away like a motherfucker. Fucking total degen. What's up, AI? What?
And the Sixers haven't been good really since he left the second time.
Yeah, whatever.
It sucks being a Sixers fan.
Hey, but at least the Eagles got to the Super Bowl.
True that.
Fucking motherfuckers.
Broad.
Fuck. You know what? Fuck the Chiefs. I don't give a shit if you like the Chiefs out there. I say fuck the Chiefs. Side note. Sidebar.
Philadelphia was partying Sunday.
No, yeah, they're always partying. It was the same thing. Like whenever I lived down in Ohio, if Ohio State and Michigan played, if they won, they fucking just tore up the place. They flipped over cars, set shit on fire. If they lost, they flipped over cars and set shit on fire. It didn't matter. They just wanted a reason to fuck something up. So, same thing in Philly. They just want a reason to act like maniacs.
Go Birds.
The Birds.
Anyway, gentlemen, twins. Back to the 80s.
Going back. How far? How far, Dave?
37 years.
37 years.
37 years.
Yep, it'll be 37 this December, I believe.
Yes.
And well, first let's talk about the man.
Who?
Arnold.
Oh.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's who I'm talking.
Yeah.
At this point, he had never done a comedy movie. He did some little things. Like I think he did like a couple skits like on the Lucy show and like little stuff here and there, but he had never done a comedy movie up to this point.
Nope.
It's considered a risk.
Risk.
Universal Studios did this movie. And Arnold, Reitman, and DeVito bet on themselves.
That's right.
They said instead of taking a check, their normal pay or whatever from Universal Studios, hey, just give us a cut of the box office.
37.5%.
And they were like,
a lot of 37s.
You know, the studio was like, oh, come on, Arnie. Because, you know, at this point, Arnold had done Conan, Terminator, Running Man, some shit I'm forgetting, Red Heat, Predator. And they're like, you know, Arnold, can't you just like blow some more shit up and make us some money instead of doing this? But no, Arnold, the man, again, bet on himself. And the movie was a huge hit.
Yeah, they
$216 million.
They said, look, we can't pay you what you guys normally ask for. We can't give you that kind of money on a comedy movie. What? Yeah, we can't give you that money. But you guys can split some of the profits. And hey, did it pay off? Freaking Arnold made more on this film than all the Terminator movies.
I think they said they all did.
Yeah. 35 million, I think, was his cut.
Yeah.
After you know, the initial run and then some of the DVD and other sales from overseas.
Big money, Bundy.
You know, sometimes it pays off.
Yeah, he said up till this point, this is the most money he made off of any movie he ever did. Like Mike said, it's talking Terminator. I don't think he got paid a whole lot for Conan, but you know, Predator. Yeah, $35 million.
Commando.
Oh yeah, Commando. Forget about Commando. Wrong.
Oh, this is way more. Look, fucking Conan. Okay, for Conan the Barbarian, Arnold Schwarzenegger was reportedly paid $250,000.
Yeah,
that's it.
Man, that's kind of bank though. Back in like what was that? Like 80?
Sure. He got 15 million for Terminator 2 at least. So that was he was moving up by then.
The brand was placed.
And yeah, all three of them got a cut of the box office. But yeah, this movie was a huge hit. It had a holiday release. But what do you guys think? What made this movie such a huge hit? Why did this movie connect with audiences the way it did? That's another clip.
No, okay. So in my opinion, like you had said, Arnold had never done really comedy before. So regardless of whether or not the film ended up being good or not, I think a lot of people back in 88 were willing to say, hey, I'm going to go and see, because either A, it's going to be funny, or B, it's going to be a fucking train wreck. And either way, I'm going to be entertained. So you're going to get people in the door regardless, just because of that.
Yeah.
But Chad, this is one of your favorite movies.
It might be one of my favorite Arnold films.
Yeah. Wow. That's
like
big.
This shit. I don't know why, but this movie just fucking cracks me up. Just the dialogue, and then just the shit that him and DeVito go through, because they're so fucking different. And it just fucking, I don't know, like me and Dave watch this movie all the time.
There's a supermarket.
Did you see me on the two wheels?
I can teach you that, Vincent.
Just all the fuck, I don't know, like it's so quotable. Such a fucking good movie. It's fun. It never gets old, and it's like an hour and 47 minutes, but it feels like an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like,
it plays through pretty quick.
Yeah, I thought this movie was only like an hour and 20, hour and a half maybe. But
it's got the late great Kelly Preston.
Oh,
looking amazing.
Yeah, I had a big crush on her after, because I actually got to see this in theaters.
I don't know how you remember all this shit.
I don't know. I can't like I can't remember like anything important.
Like before like the age of 12 to like the age of 38. I don't remember anything.
Yeah. but like when I go to the doctor and they ask for like your list of medications, I'm like, I don't know.
Well, maybe 40.
What'd you do yesterday? I don't know.
It was so long ago. But damn it, I remember going to see Twins when I was 7 going on 8. And well, because my dad was a big Arnold fan. So he'd go see anything that had Arnold in it. It didn't matter what it was. He was a draw, bankable.
Sure.
It's a cash cow.
Who you calling a cow?
The Schwarzenegger name. Bringing millions.
And then What's some other quotes? I've only been driving an hour. You see me with the two wheels?
Incoming.
We got a knock on the door.
Somebody's here at the video store. And who could it be?
And I'm Chuck Nasty. Oh.
What? Oh my gosh.
The Chuckster.
Sorry for the late entry.
That's all good.
Glad to be here. He's the last man in the 30-man Royal Rumble. Chuck.
Yeah. Now, I'm getting ready for the Royal Rumble this weekend, man. I'm heading out to Indianapolis. You know, it's time for the Royal Rumble.
Nice.
The road to WrestleMania.
Oh yeah.
Get fired up. Welcome aboard, Chuck Nasty.
Thank you, brother.
If you didn't know, these guys are twins, and that's what we're talking about tonight. Have you ever heard of Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No. Who the fuck?
He's an actor.
Oh, yeah.
He's in your favorite movie, The Running Man.
I hate that movie. I do like this movie though.
The Butcher of Bakersfield.
Yeah, which by the way, I was listening while I was headed home. And I just want to say that apparently Wolfman, everybody's giving it shit, but I have a couple of friends, and Whitman's one of them, that says that actually, if you actually look at what the movie is, it's actually not that bad. So I don't know. We'll see though. Anyway,
don't listen to him because he doesn't work here anymore.
That guy got shit canned.
Anyway, what did I miss? What did I interrupt? My bad.
A bunch of nonsense.
Twins. Talking twins, you just missed the news.
Well, yeah. And by the way, that clip's pretty funny. I saw that video the other day, actually.
What, the little kid?
The guy screaming at the newscaster. She's like, "We're not live."
Yeah. That'd be me.
Well, surprise, we're not live either.
Oh, great. I got no. Let me just whip this out.
No, man, we're just talking twins. We were asking each other, what makes this movie so good, so funny, so rewatchable? What is it about this movie that connected with the audiences because it was so successful when it came out back in '88, made $216 million for a holiday release, no less.
I don't remember when I saw it. I know I saw it on HBO for the first time. Like when I saw it, I always thought it was fucking hilarious.
The home box office.
Well, yeah.
See, senor.
Human body.
No, I used to watch it all the time on HBO, and I always thought it was funny because I used to watch reruns of Taxi, so I was already familiar with Danny DeVito.
Sure.
And Arnold Schwarzenegger, obviously. I mean, like Terminator and all that shit. I mean, yeah, I knew about all that shit at that time, but I just thought I think it's just such a ridiculous idea for a movie, but sometimes it actually works. And this is a time when it actually kind of, when you watch it, and you're like, God, this is ridiculous, but you're cracking up the whole fucking time.
I mean, there's a few heartfelt moments, like whenever DeVito realizes he's the leftover cocktail.
You feel bad for both of them, actually.
I'm the garbage. I'm the crap.
You feel bad for Danny DeVito because, it turns out that he's not anybody's favorite, what he thinks anyway. And then, like, Arnold is trying his best to be nice to his brother who doesn't want to have anything to do with him until he realizes he can use him.
How rude.
Danny DeVito's good at playing a jerk. He really is.
The jerk. Oh, wait.
He is.
Steve Martin.
It's a different one altogether.
Yeah, we got to talk about Danny DeVito, too. Also the man. Chuck said all the way back to his days on Taxi, Throw Mama from the Train.
Cuckoo's Nest.
Cuckoo's Nest, of course.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
You can't forget Martini.
Yeah. I love that movie, too. I still watch reruns of Taxi.
And that might have actually helped with this, because a year before, like you said, Throw Mama from the Train came out. You got Danny DeVito and Billy Crystal. That was a successful comedy. Not as big as this one, but the fact that within that same year, or within a year's time frame, you know, DeVito has a good comedy come out, and people are like, "Oh yeah, I like DeVito. Oh, I like Arnold. I'll go see Twins because they're not twins. They don't look like twins. How is this movie going to be twins?"
Well, obviously, the moment I sat down, I thought I was looking into a mirror.
Yeah, the interaction with these two guys are so fucking good. I remember hearing the story of whenever they were filming, and DeVito filled that cigar up full of weed and gave it to Arnold because he loves cigars.
Yeah.
And then Arnold forgot all of his lines that day.
What am I smoking? Oh my god! Ah!
Could you imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito getting high together?
Oh, that'd be so much fun.
Yeah, I'd love to be in that room joining.
That'd be an interesting conversation.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Those guys are still buddies.
Yeah, I was gonna say it wouldn't be the last time they would collab neither. And the success of Twins led to Arnold and Reitman doing Kindergarten Cop, and then all three of them together again for the ill-fated Junior.
Leave Junior alone.
Oh God, no! That it's okay. It's okay if we badmouth that movie. That movie was a big mistake.
I named him Junior.
I think that maybe took it a little too far. Yeah.
Lord.
Fucking Junior.
Yeah. Saw that in the drive-in. It was the second movie.
What was the first one?
I don't remember. I just remember being like, oh, wait. It was Speed. It was the
wow, that's a weird
ridiculous. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Speed. I think it was Speed and Junior.
Yeah, 94. So yeah.
Yeah. I kept trying to tell my mom it's time for us to go now. Because I was like, I don't like any of this. This is ridiculous. No.
Just terrifying.
There's no bombs on this bus.
There's a bomb on the screen.
Yeah. The bomb goes from the bus to the screen.
Yeah.
Jack didn't save it.
Like I'm at the drive-in, and I'm like, I'm about to hit 55 miles an hour driving the hell out of here because I'm not gonna watch Junior.
Yeah,
it can't all be diamonds.
No, I mean, I think that's one thing though. Sylvester Stallone, which I do love the little Rambo 3 thing in it, like that's hilarious. Because for those that don't know, Stallone and Arnold have always had like a friendly back and forth, and Stallone still gets kind of aggravated whenever Arnold talks about the whole thing that tricked him into being in
For my mom will shoot.
Yeah, he goes, the worst movie ever made. But it's okay though because Arnold did Junior, and I actually don't mind Stop My Mom Will Shoot, but Junior, I just like to believe in my head it never existed. See, dude, so I think Sly won on that one.
I'm a huge Golden Girls fan, so Estelle Getty can do no wrong in my eyes.
She's fucking hilarious, or was. She's hilarious in that, But anyway.
Yes, Stallone didn't have as much luck transitioning to comedy as Arnold did. Even though when I was a kid, I used to love Oscar. I think Oscar was a good movie.
Fucking Oscar. You're a weirdo.
I haven't watched it since I was a kid, so.
Yeah, true. Maybe we need to.
Want to do that next week?
Nope, that's not my choice.
Nope.
Oh, Chuck, by the way, I know you joined us late. I don't know if you realize it or not, but Dave is wearing a Born to Be Bad shirt.
Oh,
first t-shirt.
Oh, that's rock and roll.
It is made of cotton.
That's awesome, actually. Is that the shirt he wears in the movie?
Yeah.
I love how they do that now, where they've actually gone like they do it with the shirt that Jack's wearing in Big Trouble in Little China, where you can buy that same shirt now and stuff. I think it's so fucking cool. Yeah, you do have that shirt. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's about as cool as my my Nasty Boy shirt.
It is. It's a dope shirt.
What's some more lines? What's some more scenes? We just talk. about all of them earlier. Now,
No, I mean,
I can't think of one.
well, like,
There's so many quotable lines that I can't think of any.
Or fucking remember, yeah.
I even told him that was going to happen.
I didn't give this movie a rewatch because I watched it about a month and a half ago. I think it's probably been longer, but I'm really horrible at time, as we see tonight. The one thing that always stuck out for me, though, and I know it's because we're gonna go all over the place. It's kind of close, you know. It's the $1 billion or whatever the fuck he says, the 3 billion, whatever amount it is, where he's like losing his shit over that. For some reason, as a kid, I used to walk around the house repeating that.
$5 million.
$5 million.
Yeah, I don't know that for some reason as a kid that I always walked around the house saying that shit. I don't know. Although I gotta say, I mean, we can't forget about the fucking
what the $5 million. $5 million. $5 million.
All right, I'll see you, Beetroot. Beetroot. What a fucking name, Beetroot.
This is Webster.
Beethoven.
When Arnold takes care of those two guys in the hallway and just kind of goes full ape shit on them.
Yeah, the first line in the crisis situation.
Yeah,
first rule.
Yeah, we've got about the rules in the crisis situation.
Oh yeah.
Negotiate first, then attack. You never negotiated.
Aha.
You don't know what kind of enemy I am.
Who are you?
I'm Vincent's brother, Julius. Actually, you're Julius.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who the fuck I am.
You're firewood.
I'm the dude playing the dude.
As another dude.
Oh, are we doing Tropic Thunder next week? Oh, SpaghettiOs.
You already know it's not going to be a comedy.
You have no respect for logic.
I have no respect for those who have no respect for logic. Such a fucking good movie, man.
But he's got an axe.
You are a very stupid person.
And like whenever Arnold first gets to America to find him too, it's like their birthday. So then like his fucking Danny DeVito, I guess, is a sports agent, and then he gets back to his fucking office and they're repoing his fucking furniture.
Taking away this furniture, man. You're 6 months behind.
And then his secretary gives him a birthday present. He's like, Aqua Velva. You shouldn't have. And he throws it in the trash can. Talk to Al. And he goes to the airport to pick up another car to sell. Fucking David Caruso.
Yeah, David Caruso was in a Stallone with First Blood. So another weird connection.
Forgot about that.
Now, does Caruso die? We don't ever see Caruso die in this, do we?
No.
But we assume.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Okay, so here's the thing on this one. All right. So what's the hitman's name?
Webster.
That's right. Webster always says that if you saw his face, then you die because nobody got to see his face. But whenever he shows up at Benedict's and the brothers all show up, they don't get killed. They just get shot in the leg. Only two of them even. The one guy didn't even get shot. So they saw his face and lived. So is there a possibility that David Caruso would just hogtied and he lived?
I don't know, all because he tells the Crane brothers that he's Vincent's brother. So for all they know, he has two brothers.
Shit.
And then Caruso will know that he's not fucking Vincent's brother.
Confusing.
So Caruso's dead.
I'm saying Caruso's dead.
CSI, Miami.
Wish I had my sunglasses.
All right.
Yeah.
Fuck it. He's dead.
Dead.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. Which also, I will say, this movie has probably, I'd say, one of the most miserable deaths I've ever seen on film. That way I would never want to deal with. When the dude gets the chain at the end of the movie.
Oh.
But is he dead? Is he dead?
That's a man with a lot on his mind.
Is that Caruso? Is that who gets crushed?
No.
I can't remember.
No, that's the hitman. That's Webster.
Okay, yeah, no, that guy's definitely dead. I mean, that chain goes down like a waterfall. That guy's crushed. Yeah, he's crushed. He's not coming out of that. Yeah,
but I mean, at some point, the chain's just falling on other chain. It's not hitting you. So at some point, you're probably not even feeling it.
No, you're going to be crushed. You're going to be crushed because even if you're not, what do you mean? What that motherfucker in Salem, the guy that said keep the rocks on. Same fucking thing. All those chains, as heavy as those chains are, he's dead. Yeah, that would crush him. You a fool, man, if you don't think otherwise.
Yeah, I was like a ton of chain.
Well, it's just like, who's going to come into work at the plant the next day and find him?
Find a stack of fucking chain.
Well, first they wouldn't know it's like they would just be like, oh, we'll get the chains up. And there's like a bloody crushed skull. And, it's like, what the fuck? Like, that would be kind of a weird thing to come in on. That's for sure.
See, you could have, that could have been the post-credit scene. They pull up all the chain and all of a sudden, nothing there. Where's Webster?
Twins 2.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Triplets. Starring Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, whatever happened to that?
Which we never got.
They really talked about doing that.
And then it was supposed to be Tracy Morgan.
Yeah, but Arnold was running for governor at the time when they first started kicking around the idea. And then sort of nothing became of it. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, I don't know, a couple years ago, 5 to 10 years ago, popped up again that Tracy Morgan was going to play the part.
That would have been miserable.
Then it just went away again.
Yeah,
don't do it. Leave it alone.
He's annoying. But yeah, this is one of those movies that doesn't need that. There's no reason for it.
No, I don't need a sequel.
It
won't make sense anymore either since Kelly Preston's dead. So then Arnold would just have like,
oh, that's right. Yeah, I always thought she was just the most gorgeous fucking woman.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the triplets just it's gone away since, and just leave it alone. Like these 30-year later sequels never work. They never have.
That's what I was saying. They haven't thus far. I think the best one was probably Axel F.
Starring Eddie Murphy, strangely.
Foley.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to think if any have been worth a shit. No, I don't think they. Yeah, you're right. I'd say Axel F, even though it had its flaws, was the only one that was worth it.
It's the strongest of all of them.
Yeah.
Well, if you were going to do a sequel, who would be? Would you stick with Eddie Murphy, or who would you go with?
Eddie Murphy would be cool.
Kevin Hart?
Fuck no.
Well, you can't even. Yeah, it'd have to be somebody as old as them at this point, right?
Dave Chappelle. He's not old enough though. Yeah, I mean Eddie Murphy would make the most sense, wouldn't it?
Well, no, I guess not, because I mean, you could do the old formula, because at the end of this film, you see that they've had twins each, so you could have the 4 kids, and that could be whoever, but all of them are white, so you're gonna get fucked by some minority.
It just sounds like Bill and Ted 3.
Like, hey, we need some more people in here.
Yeah, that sounds as bad as Bill and Ted 3 if they used the kids, because them kids in that fucking movie were annoying
as fuck.
Yeah, because that's the thing. It would be all about the kids. Arnold and DeVito wouldn't be in the movie much. And what would they do anyway? I mean, my God, it was almost 40 years ago.
Yeah, what would be the point? Like, oh look, it's they're all gonna have a birthday party. Ooh.
There's nothing left.
There's nothing to do.
I did remember, like, I was going through pulling up pictures and shit for like backgrounds and shit, and I saw like a little still thing that said twins, and it was fucking Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart.
Oh God, no, for the love of God, no.
Well,
oh no.
They said Jason Momoa and Peter Dinklage wanted to do a version of this, and I think wasn't that movie called Brothers?
Oh yeah, that was because Josh Brolin was in that.
That just came out not too long ago. So I think that was their version of Twins.
That movie was rough.
That they had been talking about doing.
Oh, that's an actual movie?
Yeah.
Is it not good?
I watched like half of it, but that was it.
Oh wait, I think I did see the trailer for this.
Yeah,
like Dinklage is a thief.
Okay, yeah,
He gets out of prison and talks Josh Brolin into doing some kind of crime with him.
So it's almost the exact same.
Yeah,
yeah, the little guy's in jail.
Yeah.
See, there we have it. You don't need to worry about it. We already seen that it wouldn't be a good idea. You know, and Brock and Kevin Hart don't need to do anything else ever again. Especially together. Definitely never together. Ever. Just
they will.
You know, if they were going to reboot it or remake it, it would be The Rock and Kevin Hart as twins.
It would. Most likely. Yeah, unless Kevin Hart gets caught up in this P. Diddy thing. And then maybe not.
Yeah. All that stuff burned up out in California.
You won't even get me started on conspiracies. Anyway.
No evidence, no crime.
But
what? You want to talk about conspiracies? There's some serious shit.
So let's not talk about conspiracies.
Okay, we'll move on then. You know,
oh yeah.
A scene I like is whenever DeVito's in prison and Arnold shows up to bail him out, and he sits down and he's like looking for it. He's like, you know, eyeballing the one guy, the big guy walking by, thinking that's his brother, and then DeVito comes in and sits down and he's just kind of like, you know, I'm looking for Vincent Benedict, and the guy's like, you got him right there. And he comes over and sits down and he just starts talking. And and DeVito's just like, oh, yeah. Oh. And he acts like he's listening to him and everything like that. And then he finally, like, oh, the phone. And then he's like, oh, you got to bail me out. And then the one, he's like, money talks and bullshit walks. He goes, how can bullshit walk?
That's slang, isn't it?
Yeah.
Him driving on two wheels.
Yeah,
that seems fucking great. We're talking about that.
I can show you how.
I just like how he's like, whenever he.
That is pretty sad.
Oh, Richard. I thought you knew better than that.
It would make money. It would make money.
He would watch it. Oh. Yeah, Mike hijacked the chat. He hacked our shit like Chloe.
Speaking of Chloe,
but he looks like Edgar. Oh, burn!
We can't go without mentioning Chloe Webb.
Yeah,
plays Linda.
Oh,
Vincent's girlfriend in the movie.
Sisters,
twins.
Dun, dun, dun.
You know, she's got this weird, I don't know, like cuteness to her.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I can't stand her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. You talking about the same chick that was in Sid and Nancy and shit?
Yep. She's Nancy.
Yeah, I can't.
And,
I think she is one of the. I don't know if she in real life how she is or whatever, but in every role I see her in, she's just a fucking moron. Hey, shut up, just hush. And she just looks. Her face looks like somebody took a fucking ball bat and just hit it over and over again and just made it look stupid. Like. I don't know what I mean. A lot of cocaine went on back in those days. You know, that's probably why she even got the part.
She was the mom in Shameless.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was the same in that fucking movie too, just all meffed out. Annoying.
Despicable. I don't know. She's got some kind of weird cuteness to her in this film. I don't know what it is.
I always loved in the beginning, like,
so do hogs. Yeah, what?
So I just like how, like, in the beginning, Arnold's walking around Hollywood looking for Vincent, but he's literally just walking around eating and eating and eating.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna try all these things. You know, this is a whole new world to him.
That's what I would
Then he
do.
walks by the lingerie store, and he has that fucking big metal silver shiny briefcase, which is probably his fucking clothes.
Yeah.
Then the guy on the bike tries driving off with it, and he goes flying up in the air because his grip's so good on the bag. He's like, "What'd you do to him, man?" He's like, "I did nothing. The pavement was his enemy." Then he checks out his neck. He's like, "Oh, he's got a concussion." And he like grabs by like his collarbone. He's like, "Uh-oh, I carry him to the hospital."
I'll carry you to the hospital. Like, no, get the fuck out of here.
Next
buddy.
time, consider wearing helmet.
The guy's like, what the fuck?
The fucking dialogue. I mean, I don't know if it's because of his accent too. I'm sure that has a lot to do with it, but just like the dialogue's great.
Yakety yak, don't go back.
Da, 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 da.
Money. She bakes some cookies. He's like, I'm looking forward to tossing them.
Yeah, thanks for the cookies. I look forward to tossing them. Tossing the cookies. Yes, we talked about that a little while ago. Man, that's some cold shit.
Yeah,
fucking doctor.
Hey, dickhead. When he kicks down that door, he fucking launches that door. That always cracks me up. I think we should do that scene.
Let's do that.
The scene when they first track down the dad or whatever, like
the dad.
Yeah, he just how Arnold acts. It's so childlike and shit. Like that whole scene, like just breaks your fucking heart.
Papa.
Yeah, like there's this movie goes, makes you laugh. Oh, you might tear up a little bit. Makes you laugh. Oh, little bit of tears. Laugh, and then you get that last little bit where it's like half and half. Yeah,
that scene we get our Jason Reitman cameo. So Ivan Reitman's son Jason always showed up in his movies all the time. He's a kid.
And the dad he goes to visit is Hugh O'Brien, who was Steiner in Game of Death. I don't know if you remember that or not.
Yeah.
The Bruce Lee's Game of Death. He was the Steiner. He was like the sidekick guy to the evil doctor.
The evil doctor.
And then again, when he's driving the car, and Vincent is like, "Don't use both feet on the gas." You know, and it's like, "Oh, so 1 foot? Okay, I will do it."
He just drives off.
Yeah.
I'm sure he doesn't understand like the red and green and yellow lights. Like, you know, he just fucking drives off in the traffic.
He's like, do you have a manual, please? And Danny DeVito is like, it's in the glove box. And then he's like, "What are you doing with the finger there?" Learning to drive. Wow. Whoa.
They really are a great team in this movie.
And
I do wish they had more movies together though. It was cool when they did the whole award show thing last year
with the Batman.
Yeah.
That was really that was cool. But I'd like to see them in I mean they're both still acting.
Yeah.
Like
Arnold should show up on It's Always Sunny.
That'd be fun.
That would be hilarious. I'm kind of shocked he hasn't already. But
because he likes beer.
Yeah, he does.
Imagine. Oh, that'd be a fun episode. He just shows up at the bar. He's like, they're like, "Who the hell are you?" "I'm Frank's brother."
That would be great.
That would be awesome. Man,
why hasn't that happened?
You can't. Somebody has had to have like had that.
They had to have thought of that,
and they did.
Or maybe they thought about that whenever they did the one episode where Frank's brother comes in. Whenever they talk about Shit Dynasty Club.
Shit Dynasty.
I mean, he can have more than one brother. All right, because you never know. You know, it's just like in this film. All the doctors have lied to everyone. These fucking evil doctors doing fucking experiments.
How fucked up is that though? Like, they tell the mom that the kid died, and then they tell the kids that the mom died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then fucking
and they don't tell the kids.
To an orphanage and fucking Arnold goes to an island.
Yeah, and they don't tell the kids about each other. So it's like nobody knows anything.
No. It's like whenever Arnold's getting the tour of the Christian school or whatever, the school for boys that Danny was in. And he's like, this was his bed. This is the one I would pick so I could pull the fire alarm and save all the other orphans. And she's like, there's only one fire here at St. Jude's, and Vincent Benedict started it.
And then we found out that he fucked the nun when he was...
Yeah, and she got fired.
Yep. Like, they built him up to be the most horrible person.
Yeah, I mean, from the whole movie, like, he starts out, he's fucking some dude's wife, and then he just pops out of the roof and climbs down the side. So you know it's not the first time he did that, because his escape route was perfect.
No.
So you can tell it happens more than once. And then at the one scene, before they get ready to go to Texas to deliver the car, the fucking neighbor Agnes comes running over and starts talking some shit. She's like, Vincent, who's that? And he's like, I unclogged her pipes once.
Yeah, never sleep with him and never lend him money.
And never believe a word he tells you.
This is free advice.
Free advice.
Morning, Agnes.
This is one of those movies you're talking about how kind of messed up the whole plot is, because it is. There was a lot of comedies that came out around that time that, of course, I can't think of any at the moment, but like that just be a theme tonight. But there were quite a few that if you go back and watch, you're like, oh, that's kind of fucked up. Like just those little things here and there. And this one really does have a kind of a messed up like backstory thing, you know?
It has the greatest concept in all of humanity. That we're going to take the DNA from all these powerful people and create Serpentor. This is the Serpentor premise. You take the DNA of all these conquerors and champions and whatever, and you create the perfect human being. Rise, Serpentor.
Ooh, don't piss off Hasbro again.
Oh shit.
You can't forget though, in that scene, like all the dudes in that scene are like 60. And then they're all making this milkshake for this fucking perfect person. And then you can't forget about Heather Graham.
18 years old.
A very, very young Heather Graham.
Who is she in the movie?
She plays their mom whenever she was getting
young
the
mom.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. She's only in it for a minute and then that picture.
And uncredited.
Yep.
Fucked up.
Which is fine. I don't know why she's not credited for this movie. I don't know.
They probably didn't figure she was going to do anything.
Because she was really underage, and the director. No, wait, I'm not going to put that up.
I will give you this part. But the Weinsteins have anything to do with this?
Have a seat, please. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, Bonnie Bartlett played Mary Ann Benedict, the older version.
Bonnie Bartlett,
who looked nothing like Heather Graham.
No,
not even close. It's not a knock, just saying.
Good old.
But I guess they had to, so the audience wouldn't
what?
know it was her. It's like, yeah.
Well, there was the newer gens are a little soft.
Yeah, those times those were good movies. Like there wasn't really holding back because there's all kinds of like dirty jokes and like really morbid plots and shit like comedies and like I watched Loose Cannons the other night because we're talking about Gene Hackman and shit and by the way, love that movie. But that movie is hilarious. It's a funny movie, but it's seriously dark. Like the whole premise of it is about like some porno movie that was made by Hitler with a couple of like Nazis. Like, and it's a whole thing about these guys trying to get them like to get it back. So they're trying to find the guy who killed all these people who were dressing up like fucking people from Alice in Wonderland. All in while Dan Aykroyd is like he's very clearly on the spectrum and he has some other like traumatic issues going on. And like I don't know, but I don't know. It's crazy. Some movies, they go harder. Yeah, that's what it was. I agree, 100%. Yeah,
they get hard. I mean, go.
Paul said.
Here's a fun factoid that I didn't realize until going back and kind of looking at this was the fact. Okay, Pulp Fiction comes out a few years later. Danny DeVito is one of the producers on Pulp Fiction, who are John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson.
Vincent Julius.
Jules and Vincent.
Ta-da!
Connection. Julius and Vincent. Jules and Vincent.
You named your cat Julius.
I was just gonna say that.
Orange Julius. Yeah. Has anybody in the chat ever been to Orange Julius? Can you get me a drink?
I didn't, and that's kind of funny actually.
But I'd never picked up on that. You know,
I never either. You just said that.
Not until just now, yeah.
Surprise, motherfuckers.
Dun, dun, dun.
And
oh, good.
And something else that I found out in my research was that whenever they were planning to do this film, that there was a couple different offers on the table. It could have been DeVito and Arnold, or it could have been Hulk Hogan and Christopher Lloyd. It was both these combinations. If
frozen today,
if they would have taken this, it would have, if they would have taken this instead, it would have been Hulk Hogan and Christopher Lloyd and twins, and it would have been Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger and Suburban Commando.
That'd be weird.
That'd be super weird.
I actually would see Arnold and Danny DeVito and Suburban Commando, though.
So the world could have been a very different place.
Yeah.
I want to picture that every time I watch that.
Oh, shit. See Arnold in that suit. That whole scene was like, I'm going to pound your face in.
I used to love that movie as a kid. I actually had Suburban Commando and Commando on the same VHS because they came on back to back on, I think it was Fox.
We're going to have a good double feature. We're going to do Suburban Commando and No Holds Barred.
I thought we were going with Chuck's idea of doing Suburban Commando, and we were all going to watch them while we were Commando.
Oh,
no, we're doing that one from your house.
I think I'm going to skip that day. Nice. I'm still trying to figure out what my pick is for next week.
Well, we're 57 minutes in, so
plenty of time.
I want to narrow it down at least.
Nah. We'll get to it.
Okay.
Also, a little side piece in this movie whenever the band's playing and they're dancing around and shit. The one guitarist is Jeff Beck.
He's a loser, baby.
Different Beck.
Oh, sorry.
Rest in peace, Jeff Beck, by the way.
Right.
That song stuck in my head.
You're welcome. Which that is where we get the scene whenever the Klain brothers show up again at the bar.
Oh, yeah.
And then Baby Klain's like, these are my cousins, Sam and Dave. Get this jerk out of here. One of the guys that plays his cousin is LaForce.
LaForce?
LaForce.
They don't know who LaForce is?
I don't know who LaForce is.
I don't know who LaForce is.
Good old Sven Thorson. Sam Klain. John McClane.
John McClane?
Yes.
Oh, actually, Die Hard came out earlier that year, too. We were eating good in the 80s, man.
And the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
2000s came along and fucked everything.
That was it.
After 2012, it's all downhill.
I don't know what happened.
For the most part, you are correct. I wouldn't watch new movies for the longest time. I spent a good 3 or 4 years not watching anything new, barely at all. I stuck to 80s and 90s and 70s horror, a lot of 80s and 70s horror.
Shit, I mean, before we started doing this show, I barely went to the movies either. I think like one of the last things I saw before this show started in theaters was probably The Killing Joke.
I mean, what was the last really good movie before Fight Club, I guess? Was that the last really good movie before 2000?
Oh, wow.
No, there's more than that.
Yeah, it's got to be something.
Yeah, there's
I don't remember things from like 12 before.
That's because we all died during the Y2K. We're actually in hell right now.
I've actually wondered that.
Purgatory. It's like the ending of Lost. And I've never even seen it. I've just heard about it numerous times.
I've only seen that season. I've never seen anything else, but I've seen that season.
So what's the plan with that? Are we just going to keep doing this forever?
I'm all right with that. But this whole working on the side sucks.
Yeah.
It's like, job? You mean I actually got to work? At least my job's fun, so it makes it easy.
And we got the 3 rules. What are the 3 rules?
Huh?
Number 1's you
negotiate
first, then attack last. And the second one is if you choose to bluff, prepare to have your bluff called.
Yeah.
And number 3 is duck.
Duck. Ooh, the 3rd rule. What's the 3rd rule?
Duck.
So fucking good. Marshall Bell's great.
You know, for the first time in my life, I am pissed off.
That scene's so good. He just walks back and kicks the doctor's door off the hinges.
And when he picks up the car, the Cadillac, look on Danny DeVito's face when he comes out. And Arnold goes, this big thing that if you lift the rear end of the car, the mercuries or something then the computer thinks the car has been towed away and shuts off. Can I have the keys to your car? You know, the keys to your car.
Oh, yeah. No yodeling. He's the worst driver ever.
Okay, there's a supermarket.
Step on it. I had no idea that the women in these magazines were like this.
And the nuked food.
The nuked food.
Oh, I like nuke food. What else? Any favorite scenes from Twins?
There were so many. Like the whole movie's just good. Like I love whenever Arnold comes back from his dad's place and he's jogging and Danny DeVito's packing up the car to dip out of there early. And then he turns around and Arnold's running up on him and he falls back into the car and he's like, yeah, you just scared the shit out of me. Like, I have a feeling that wasn't actually rehearsed.
And when Arnold throws him over the fence.
Oh, that's so good. I didn't notice it until today. Like I was cracking the fuck up. I watched this movie twice today.
Wow.
He watches this movie all the time.
I do. It's so good.
Is this movie the first time where they used the "I'll be back" as a comedy line? Because we've heard it so many times.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't. It's hard to say with him. I'm pretty sure he said it in every movie since Terminator.
Yeah, but like obviously this is the first comedy he's done, so I think this might be the first time they actually pulled that.
Yeah, probably.
If you're lying to me, I'll be back.
Oh, never thought of that. I guess it might be. Yeah, can't think of it.
Crazy.
It's just funny too. Like whenever he kicks that door off the hinges, these 2 security guards are like, "Dr. Tavers, are you all right?" And he's just like, yeah. It's like some dude just launched a fucking door off the hinges. What do you?
Everything is okay.
That
Nothing to see here.
That Yakety Yak remix was done by 2 Live Crew.
Ooh,
I just found that out.
Nice. I used to like
I'll
listen
go
to
back.
it. Shit was offensive.
So there we go. Twins. Anything else to say? Final thoughts?
Final thoughts.
Fun movie.
I guess we're about done. It got kind of quiet. So
Yeah, fuck this movie.
It's a classic. It's a classic comedy, man. It really is. I mean, it's
Is
one
it?
from like all of our like. Oh, of course it is. Yeah. You don't
Mike's
think so?
just an asshole.
No, it's just one of those one. It's fine. I don't hate it, but this is the first time I've watched it. Probably since the first time I've watched it, and it didn't do anything for me. Where it was like, oh man, I should have been watching this the whole time. It's fun, but I don't know. It just didn't.
It's fine, he says.
So good. You're ridiculous.
I mean, it's not my favorite of either of their films. I don't know. It's probably not even the top 10. I don't know. Maybe.
It's not one that I can watch all the time, but it's fun to watch on occasion.
I do watch this all the time. I got problems.
What's your favorite Arnold movie, Mike?
What's that?
What's your favorite Arnold and DeVito movie?
That's a good question. Man, I really love Predator. I really love T2. Those are probably at the top for Arnold. Dude, fucking, I've made this argument before, but fucking Batman Returns is such a good fucking movie.
Agreed.
And I've people want to freaking crucify me for trying to say that Batman Returns might be better than Batman 89. I mean, it's tough. It's tough for me. For everybody else, it might be easy. And I love Jack Nicholson. Jack's the fucking shit. Jack's the man. But there's something so good about Batman Returns with DeVito and Pfeiffer. I think it doesn't get the credit. It doesn't get the credit that it deserves. But yeah, man, that's probably one of my ones. You know, we talked about Cuckoo's Nest earlier. I love that flick. You know, Beetlejuice. That's probably one of my favorite Danny DeVito films. I'm kidding. Yeah, Batman Returns is probably my favorite role of DeVito's. I don't know.
Matilda?
Not Matilda. Not Throw Mama from the Train. What else? No, I was never big into that one.
Mine's Batman Returns too.
Ruthless People. That's a fun one.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Shoot. Oh, what? I completely forgot. And this is one. I don't even. I was saving this because this was one of my picks. All right, I'll just announce it now because it'll be my next pick. My next pick, not Get Shorty. That's a good one too. But my next pick, you know, Chuck's doing his pick, but whenever I get my turn again, is going to be Death to Smoochie.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
And
DeVito
DeVito,
that last year sometime.
oh man, yeah, because he's the bad guy that's coming after Mope or whatever, Ed Norton's character. Oh man, that's a good. That's a really good flick.
Yo,
so yeah, that's my pick for the next time.
Oh fuck.
Fuck. What?
What was that shit with Norm Macdonald and fucking
Screwed?
Yeah, Chappelle.
Yeah.
That shit was funny.
I haven't watched that movie in a while.
Yeah, that was good shit.
I saw it in theaters actually. That
Plays
was
the
last time I
corner.
watched it. Yeah.
Get Shorty, man. That's another good one. He's really good in that too.
And of course, you know, Always Sunny. You know, he's amazing.
That was
hilarious.
Should just take a fucking break on movies and just do like every season of Sunny.
That'd be fun.
Just do a season, an episode, or something.
What season are they up to now?
15,
16?
17 comes out
17
in the summer.
That'd be a lot of content. We'd be set for a while.
Yeah. Okay, so I stand corrected. This might break the top 10 then. Now I'm thinking about it.
You're damn right.
There you go.
Yeah, True Lies.
Is he in Remains in the Stone?
DeVito.
DeVito is.
Yeah, no.
Favorite Arnold. His favorite Arnold.
DeVito.
His favorite Arnold in DeVito movies.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't know. I didn't know Danny DeVito was in Remains in the Stone. I haven't seen that movie since I was a kid.
See, senor.
Yeah, I'd say Predator and Batman Returns for me.
Yep. Very good stuff.
Did everybody? Well, yours is twins, right? Or not?
Dude, Arnold's tough though because he's so good.
Last Action Hero.
I do love
underrated movie.
I love that movie. It's a good one.
Such a good movie. Fucking Dana. What's this fucking Tom Noonan? I almost said Danny Noonan. I went back to fucking
No.
Pines.
No. There's no gambling here at Bushwood.
Nobody said Junior though.
Imagine that.
No, there's a big reason for that too.
I know Chuck doesn't like it, but I like the Running Man. Fuck all of it. I like the
Running Man too. LaForce, he's everywhere. LaForce was everywhere in the 80s and 90s.
Who loves you and who do you love? Oh man, so good. Total Recall. I know you guys love that one.
Not Total Recall.
That's the other movie he made with Webster.
Oh yeah.
The least intimidating name for a villain I think I've ever heard.
What?
Webster.
Oh yeah.
When you say
Emmanuel Lewis was a badass motherfucker.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think of the TV show.
Kind of threw me off. I ain't gonna lie.
Whoop some ass.
And it's funny because whenever I went back and watched this, and Vincent's trying to show him how to kind of walk cool and everything. Like they got the matching outfits and they're putting on the sunglasses. He's teaching him how to walk. Like, oh, you got to walk like this. He's like, oh, Mr. What does he say? Mr. Ice.
Mr. Ice.
Yeah. Which fast forward a few years where Arnold Schwarzenegger ends up being Mr. Freeze.
Dude, I was talking about David that part too, because that's just funny. And he's like, you got to walk like you got some soul and some rhythm, like Aretha Franklin, Otis Redding, a couple of white people. Then Arnold puts the glasses on and he's, do I look cool now? No.
But how ironic. So how ironic. He calls him Mr. Ice and he ends up being Mr. Freeze a few years later.
Yeah, whenever we watched whenever we got back to the house here. And then that part came up and I started cracking up. Chill out.
What killed the dinosaurs?
The Ice Age.
Jesus.
Are we going to do Batman and Robin? Is that your pick, Chuck? Batman and Robin? No. Damn. I'm trying to guess it. I'm way off.
Commando.
No.
Red Sonja.
It's got to be Predator.
I'm wrestling between two right now.
Well, okay. Let's go backtrack for a second. What's your favorite Arnold / DeVito movies? Separate.
I mean, DeVito's Batman Returns.
Yep.
Universal.
Yeah. But I mean, as an actor and just a TV show, I would say Louis on Taxi because he's fucking hilarious in that. Arnold. I think Terminator. Just because I like the original. I like a bad Terminator.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll probably say for that.
What about Terminator 3?
Fuck that
through the hand.
No.
You're fired. Do you ever do that again?
All right. Well, there you have it. There's twins. Have you narrowed it down, Chuck?
I think I know. I think a new one came in my head, and I was like, "This is the one we're gonna do." Do you want to hear what movie I'm gonna make you all watch for next week?
We'll
It's
get
a fun
there.
one.
We'll get there.
Oh, not yet. Okay.
All right. First,
You all been asking me this whole time. I figured maybe just come out and say it whenever.
Nope.
But I'll wait like a good movie.
Right. Now we're gonna keep the suspense waiting.
It's gonna be City Slickers 2.
This is not one that's on your radar.
Search for Curly's Gold.
I used to. That one actually came up in my head this week for some reason. I don't know why, but I used to, whenever I had the black box that got all the free pay-per-view shit. For some reason, that film was on like all day long, and I would just have it on, and I'd watch it over and over again while I was like doing shit. Like it would just be playing in the background. It just fucking.
It was
all day
always
long.
on TNT.
What was that one guy's
always
name in that
on
movie? The bootleg John Lovitz.
No, John Lovitz was in it. What do you mean?
Who's the guy that played his brother?
His brother. That was his brother, John Lovitz.
There was the other guy in that movie that had the mustache.
You had Billy Crystal. You had Billy Crystal. His brother was John Lovitz, and then he had Daniel Stern from Home Alone.
But
He was his buddy. Yeah,
Who's the other guy?
that's the other guy. What do you
No, there's another guy.
mean? What?
I think of a different
I think
movie.
it's the other guy.
He had a mustache.
Yeah, he had a mustache.
Playing another dude.
Mustache?
What?
I don't know.
Is that a different movie?
We both can't be like imagining this.
I mean,
Mustache.
stranger things have happened. I can feel your pain.
trying to think who the hell had. I haven't seen it in a while now. Who the hell had a mustache?
20,000.
What are we talking about again?
Two this morning.
City Slickers 2.
Oh,
Well, he was in the first one too.
Well, yeah. I mean, you have Jack Palance, who's curly.
Yes.
Jack Palance is curly,
yeah.
No.
but
What a
that's not. He
creepy,
doesn't
what a
have he's
creepy
not a
old man
mustache.
he was. We just thought out real quick that Jack Palance is probably one of the creepiest fucking actors to ever walk the face. Younger, he was creepy. When he got older, it was horrible. Great actor. But God, he was terrifying. Let's see here. I'm looking at this shit.
He'd
up.
freak you out.
You're driving.
Bruno Kirby.
Bruno Kirby. Old Bruno.
Bruno. I hate those fucking
He was the
movies.
fake John Lovitz.
Yes.
Bruno. I'm trying to see.
So you had the real John Lovitz and the fake John Lovitz.
He is.
Oh, that was the first one you're talking about.
So he wasn't in the second one?
I don't think so.
Doesn't look like it.
Well, that'd explain everything.
Well, I'm
Norman.
Anyway.
Come on, Norman.
Norman.
Anyway, there you have it. There's twins. It's now time for our random clip of the week. We will fire up the random clip generator to give us a random clip from a random movie, and we hope we don't get a strike on our channel.
We probably will. What do we got? That seems to be the theme of the year. Strike out.
It's just Hasbro.
All right, let's do this.
All right, Leroy. Who's the one and only master?
I am.
Damn. Let me go, motherfucker. Let me go.
We gotta do this movie. This is my shit. Oh,
Show
I
enough.
know what I'm watching later.
Oh, yeah.
I have never seen that.
What?
Oh, we'll
Blasphemy.
definitely have to do that one night.
Oh,
You'll
that's-
love it.
That's fighting words.
You'll love it.
The only way that I watch is if you all guys, all right, this is our pick, and so that's what's going to be one time. Then I'm just going to have to buy the
Who's
book.
Jay?
You'll love it.
Speaking of picks,
Not yet.
not picking your nose, not guitar picks.
Ad picks.
Hey everybody, Laser Trading Company is on YouTube. See some of the videos from Mike's travels and experiences. If you haven't already, please head over and subscribe. 7,800 and growing. Thank you all. Laser Trading Company is also available on eBay with various merchandise and collectibles. Hundreds of great gift ideas. That's Laser Trading Company. Laser Trading Company. Laser Trading Company.
You know him from Bastard Sons of a Judas Goat, Nasty Nation, Graveyard Talk, and the Video Store Clerks Podcast. He is the creator of Stoner Gore.
Jack Nasty! And if you're looking for the latest in extreme horror, head over to Amazon.com. Look up Chuck Nasty, and the following titles are available. Along with the latest album, Decay of Man, from Bastard Sons of a Judas Goat, available on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube now.
Da, 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 da.
Woo!
We're also responsible for writing our theme music.
You're welcome.
Good ass.
All right. What are we doing next week?
Next week, Chuck.
Oh shit, I forgot. Oh no.
I'm not ready.
What? Can I say it now?
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You gotta talk in the phone, bozo.
What a horrible thing to do to everyone, including me. No, so a movie that I've been needing to give a rewatch to, that I always have fun watching, and it's from one of my favorites, old Sid Haig, High on the Hog.
Hmm.
Have you all ever seen that one?
I have years ago.
I have.
Yeah.
I don't think I have.
I enjoy it, and I need to give it a rewatch, and I think that's a good one. Woo!
I like it.
All right,
Is that
good.
on, you know what that's on?
High on the hog.
Anything?
I'm not sure. Actually,
We'll find it.
It does exist.
Fucking Sid's the man. All right,
Yeah,
peace.
man. Definitely.
All
'Cause
right.
I have the
there you have
big
it.
giant Devil's Rejects poster behind me.
I was waiting like a big giant dildo back here. That's not a lava lamp, kids.
What?
And there you have it. There's Nasty's pick for next week. It will be High on the Hog starring Sid Haig. Make sure you join us then. That will be next Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern. And once again, we thank you all for joining us this evening, hanging out with us for a little bit, talking about this 80s comedy classic. It is a comedy classic. It is.
It is.
Yes.
And yeah, make sure you check us out next week. Check out our channel. Don't forget to subscribe because we're sad and lonely people. And frankly, the only thing we have that gets us by every day is coming into our channel and seeing new subscribers. And if we get enough, maybe someday it'll integrate us back out into society.
Wow.
How depressing.
You really make us fucking sound depressing and pathetic. Thank you so much.
We have no friends. Please watch. We don't know what to do with our lives.
Jesus.
Let me thank you again. We are your clerks. We're getting out of here. I got to go take my Prozac. So good night, and we will see you next Tuesday.
Get to the chopper. Wrong movie.